My name is Mark Young. I live in Arlington, Virginia, and I'm a victim of family courts in Virginia. The Newport News and Williamsburg, Virginia courts destroyed my family. It started with one phone call from my ex-wife in January 1989. My phone call before hers didn't count. She told a few lies to the local Newport News domestic violence shelter, and they called the police, who had an arrest the man, no questions asked policy. She had overheard my conversation before she called, and then elaborated on the events to her benefit. They escorted my wife and 3 kids, a girl 3, twins, year and a half, out of the house and effectively out of my life forever, as I was no longer their father, but a visitor/divorce industry slave. This caused extreme mental anguish at loss of relations with my kids, as I had been a stay-at-home dad while recovering from an on-the-job injury as an electrician. I fought like hell to try to get some justice, which led to being arrested numerous times, starting with contempt of court in the first hearing for yelling at the judge imposter who stole them, for alleged trespassing for trying to have the court enforced visitation, a total of 9 months in jail for civil disobedience to unlawful custody and extortion orders, bankruptcy, suspended driver's license for failing to pay the extortion, loss of career and earning ability, and hardship with my second marriage due to all the above. My ex-wife and I met in California, where we both served as Marines. I was honorably discharged. We had our first child in 1985 and 1987. Upon having twins, we decided to temporarily move to her hometown in Hampton Roads, Virginia, to share the kids with her parents, now newly grandparents. This was not out of necessity, but my generosity. We agreed we would return to California after the kids were weaned, and she promised they would honor our desire to raise them as vegetarians. After establishing residency, she revealed she had no intention of leaving Virginia, even chiding me that no judge is going to give you custody. She was right. She had planned the whole fraud and eventually told my kids she had not even been a vegetarian in California. I could spend days describing the hell I went through in my own case, but after the last time I got out of jail in 2001, I realized it was futile to seek justice for myself from our courts of injustice. No such thing. I went to Fathers' Rights Group meetings, but could do little to change things. You can't fight a war without ammunition, money that is. It was only due to an inheritance from my dad in 2005 that I was able to get out of the hole financially and have some assets to rejoin the fight to expose family court crimes. So I bought a camcorder and software to build my website, exilefathers.org, and started shooting videos of fellow victims of judge imposters of our family courts of injustice and uploading them to my website at YouTube, youtube.com/MarkYoung12, where there are now over 200,000 views. I'm now fighting with music, having released 2 songs, Divorce Industry Blues and Jail for Judges. And those can be found at facebook.com/MarkYoungGuitar or just markyoungguitar.com.